Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews in English, another TLDR look at whatever it is I've reviewed, where I force myself to say something good, something bad, what I think is the best and what I think is the worst, all in my own opinion, of course. And today it's the 7Hz 71. And this is a dongle that I actually bought sort of by accident. I think I had to meet a minimum price for free shipping somewhere, and it was on offer at like 20 euros. So I stuck it in and I purchased it, and it actually got forgotten in a box for quite a while. Until recently, I was grabbing some IEMs, some dongles for something else, and I pulled it out and tried it. It's a 30 euro dongle. It's available at most places. I purchased it, as I say, because it was on offer at the time, and I just had to meet that criteria. So starting off with something good, the price. It's a 30 euro dongle, which is pretty cheap for a dongle. It's made of metal. It's simple, but it seems to be well built. And again, it's 30 euros. Something bad? Well, it's a fixed cable. That's one thing, I guess, that is a bad thing about it. I'm not sure how long this is going to last with usual pocket abuse if you have it connected to your phone or whatever. But it seems to be well built, but as I say, that fixed cable could cause issues over time. The best, the performance. It's a decent neutral sounding dongle DAC. I suppose you could say it's sort of like similar to something like the Apple dongle thing. I've enjoyed it. It pairs well with most normal IEMs. Gives you a neutral sort of sound signature. It uses an AK4477 chip or something, which is an old chip, but it's the same chip that's used in the Lotto Por S2, I believe, which is a very well regarded dongle. And they've done a good job of implementing it. It's not always about it being the latest and greatest chip, but it's more about how you use it, and they've done a good job. The worst, it's not very powerful. I wouldn't suggest this for over ears, maybe some of the really easy to drive over ears, but with things that are a bit harder to drive, it doesn't do well. The KPH40, which is actually a set of headphones that I like throwing on different dongles because they do actually react fairly differently with different dongles. And it's not the best I've heard with them. If I had to pick a negative with IEMs, then the Svana, it's not the best pairing I've had with the Svana, but then again, the Svana I've mostly used with the M15, but lately I fell in love with it powered by the Cayenne N7, and that was very recently. So moving from the N7 Class A DAP to this 30 euro dongle was a bit of a step down, but it's to be expected. One's £2,000 and the other one's 30 euros. So it's not a fair comparison, but it's not the best option for really hard to drive stuff. But in general, it's a decent little dongle DAC. But anyway, if you want to know more, you can check out the full review, which is linked in the description as always, or just head over to retroreviews.com, where you can find all the reviews in English and Spanish. And for today, well, that's it. I'll see you again soon.